slow dancing. So today we're going to go through some experiments as well as some exercises and dance games to try to make slow dancing feel a little bit more accessible and most importantly, feel a little bit more expressive to the dancer. Of course, jazz doesn't mean anything if you are not present in the movements that you're doing, so hopefully these exercises can give you some structure for how to practice doing that, especially with these slower tempo songs. So we're going to get started with a warm-up, just warming up the body head to toe, just moving and mobilizing, and of course, as usual, at the end of that warm-up, if you don't feel quite ready to move, if something's asking for some more attention, hit pause on this video, warm it up, roll it out, stretch it out, whatever it needs, if it's your legs, your arms, whatever. Pay attention to your body and making sure you're taking care of yourself before we get started with class. So without further ado, we're going to warm up to the lovely Tara and the Jazz Bombs song, Home, or As Shadows Fall, which is one of my very favorites off of her new album. Starting with the head, looking up and down.
When shadows fall and trees respond, days and days,
Side to side.
on falls forever wending. Oh,
Now circles.
when it's cold, my heart is with you.
Reverse.
Once more to be returning. Oh,
Now the shoulders.
when the hills
Up and down.
see the setting sun, stars they go a-peeping one by one. Now I
Shoulders
got
back.
my own love, though fortune may forsake me.
And reverse.
Sweet dreams will take me, they'll take me home.
Now just the chest. Forward. And back. Forward. Back. Forward. Side. Back. Side. And smooth it out. Now reverse. And a smooth circle. Now the hips. Just a big old circle. Most giant mess around ever. Reverse it. And just side to side. We're going to draw some circles with the knee. And reverse it, coming inwards. Switch legs. Don't be afraid to hold something for balance. Reverse. And bend down.
Hills will see
Nice and flat.
the setting sun.
And up.
Stars they go peeping.
And
One by one, they go peeping.
A little faster.
Night.
Hey.
Stars all I know. Fortune may save me. My sweet dreams ever.
Do some ankle
My
circles.
sweet dreams will ever. My
Reverse it.
sweet dreams will ever. They'll take me home.
All right, hopefully you're feeling a little more warmed up. Like I said at the beginning, if something isn't quite feeling ready to dance, pause the video and come back when you've stretched it, rolled it out, given it whatever attention it needs. I want to make sure that you're feeling like the best dancing is going to happen when you're, I'm going into way more detail than I need to. All right, hopefully you're feeling a little bit more warmed up. If anything, like I said, if anything, all right, hopefully you're feeling a little more warmed up and ready to move. If anything is asking for a little bit more attention, like I said, pause the video, make sure you stretch, roll, move, whatever is asking for a little bit more love and attention. Make sure your body is feeling good before you ask a lot of it. So if you are feeling ready to move, we're gonna pop into our first experiment, which is leading and lingering limbs. And we're gonna start with leading limbs. That just means picking a body part, and you're gonna lead with that body part. It could be something as goofy as your nose, or an ear, or perhaps a whole arm. But the idea here is to go through your body parts. I'll show a few, and this is something you can practice on your own time. I'll show a few, and the idea is just to find all of the ways that one body part can initiate something for the whole body. So I'll show starting with the arm, and then the leg, and then I'll just goof off a little bit. But the idea here is to really stick with it and find all of the funny ways that you do like and all the ways that you don't like, because those are both really valuable pieces of information. Finding the ways that we don't like to move are just as important as finding the ways that we do, because if we don't know what we don't like, we probably don't know what we do like as well. So finding both is really important. So I'm going to put on another song by Tara and the Jazz Moms, and we're just going to move. Pick a body part. If you need a choice made for you, I'm going to just start with my arm. So you can go ahead and do that too if you need a choice or a lack thereof. And then I'll move to my legs and goof off a little bit as the song goes on.
Just moaning for you, because I'm raving and craving all the day through. Life holds no charms for me, it's just a prelude in blue. Now won't you come back, Haiti, Haiti, how I miss you. Holy, holy, I long to kiss you. Highly, highly, won't you hold me close to you? Baby, oh baby, what shall I do? I can't go on like this, 'cause I'm just moaning for you.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that experiment. I really love this exercise because I always end up finding some motion, some movement that I find particularly inspiring or something that I want to explore a little bit more that I haven't yet. So our bodies are full of surprises, and if you follow along with what you're inclined to do, then you often find something that's really interesting.